Hello and welcome to the Utopia Project, a fun little show where we build a lovely little planet out of all that is good and godly, and we go, oh, we like that, we want to keep you, and anything we don't like, we get right rid of. We just stick it in the bin because it's horrible. Who wants a world full of horrible stuff? Not me. I'm Chunky T, and I'm joined each and every week by the Producer Sharpy.
How you getting on?
I'm getting on a rap.
All right,
I'm getting a rap, bro.
Yes, bro.
Yeah, you feeling good?
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm fucking tired though, man.
I feel you with that one.
Sleepy tired. My eyes can't get any more letterbox.
We have done a lot.
We have done loads of things, haven't we?
That we will tell people all about. And we're also joined each and every week by Jack Magic. He's not here, shall we?
No, he's not, is he?
No,
he's
gone to watch a show.
Bloody plonker is what he is,
yes,
isn't he?
Is.
Absolute plonker. So yeah, it's just two-man band tonight.
Yeah, well, three-man.
Oh, three-man.
Because working behind the scenes.
Lovely.
We have Producer Tal.
Hey up.
Yeah, I did the full named you then, didn't I? And I didn't even know I was doing
kind
it.
of, yeah.
Yeah, Tal.
Yeah, not many people do that then these days. So.
I'll tell you what though, considering you said you got lurgy, mate, fucking, you're doing all right.
Yeah. Weirdly, it's the most sprightly I've seen you in a lot of weeks.
It's a lot of drugs, man.
Yeah,
Benadryl. There's stuff that keeps you going through this, and it's good. I haven't actually, no.
That's a bit naughty, that is. You have to be careful around them, though. It's too ssweet, mate. You know what I mean?
I've had cough syrup, and it's delicious. It's delightful.
Yeah. Very, what do you call it? Very, I don't even know the fucking word, man. I'm so tired.
Moorish.
No, just misleading is the word. Simple word, isn't it? And I didn't remember it. Very misleading that it's called syrup, because that makes it sound real tasty, doesn't it?
Oh, the one I had was definitely syrup.
Got sugar in it.
Yeah, it was like just drinking a bottle of sugar.
Is it? Americans get high off that shit. Is that a thing?
That's like Benadryl.
What's that?
It's like cough proper medicated.
Prisoners make stuff out of it, don't they?
Yeah.
They're like paracetamol and like fucking...
I think so, like, because you can get cough syrups that are just like, they're not actually medicines, they're just like, it'll make it feel better. Like it eases the thing, because you can get like the glycerin is a thing as well in it, like for sore throats and stuff, like honey and glycerin.
I think mine had glycerin in it.
And it's just like that. You could just have a bottle of it. It might make you shit a bit.
Yeah.
It's just honey and glycerin. It's not like you can't OD on it.
No one warned me about my porridge.
Yeah, if you drink
I had a lot.
Because it's not safe to drink. Like your body just goes, "What is this? Get rid." But yeah.
Well, we've got something to look forward to later in the show, guys.
Yeah,
so stay tuned.
What have we got coming up, Sharpie?
Well, we've got a lovely little sponsor, a new sponsor every week, innit? Everyone just wants a bit of our fucking show, don't they? And we're going to proclaim it to you guys. And then we've got a nice little catch up, because we've been doing some bits, haven't we? Some very exciting bits, actually. So it's worth staying through to that. Then we've got a few little pet peeves, good vibes, see what everyone's bringing.
And then got a little cheeky surprise, haven't we?
Cheeky surprise, and that surprise is fucking...
Yeah, you know a bit about it.
A little bit.
I've
delicious.
made it
I'm
extra
excited.
surprise.
Yeah.
And Tal, you don't know anything, do you?
I don't know. Yeah, in general, I don't know anything.
I'll tell you will love this, mate.
It's great. If we're still awake.
Yeah, we'll see how we get on.
So, are you locked in?
Fucking locked in.
Are you locked in? Producer Tal?
Yeah, I'm locking in.
Yeah? Sweet. I'm locked in. So, let's start the show.
Welcome to Utopia. Please make yourself at home.
It's the only place on earth where you can bitch and moan.
There's something here for everyone to make you feel quite great.
Just as long as we've already let it through our gates.
This is our dreamland. This is Utopia. Yet another little podcast for you. This is our dreamland. This is Utopia. It's where we discuss the little things and make them better for you. This is our dreamland. This is Utopia. You've got a pet peeve,
We'll kick it out for you.
it's so wonderful and magical and positively colourful. It's our cheeky show. By now you know.
The Utopia Project.
So, have you got a sponsor?
No, I'm doing it.
Jack, Jack's not fucking here.
Yeah.
Tal,
Plonker man.
Dave the Day, have you got a sponsor?
I've got a sponsor. Yeah, would you like to know what the sponsor is?
Yeah.
Right, this week, the Utopia Project is sponsored by the Toasty Maker presents the Sean Beanie Press.
That's a long fucking... I can't remember the beginning.
He's too tired for all that. The Toasty Maker.
The D Maker. The
Toasty Maker presents the Sean Beanie Press.
Who's Sean Bean? Oh, it's that geezer, innit? I can't remember him though.
Everything.
Bastard.
Sean Beanie Press. Well, I know half of what's going on there, so this is going to be good. Anyway, the Utopia Project this week is sponsored by the Toast D Maker, presents by Sean Bean's Press. And what that is so Sean Bean, right, back in the day, right, he come out with his own line of trousers, mate, and they were fucking like, every time you see Sean Bean, you were like, fucking them slacks, mate, you slack bastard. Fucking press, he wanted a press, so he made it, didn't he? Trouser press, mate, the Sean Bean, fucking mean bean killing machine trouser press. You fucking distressed.
He's so proud of it, mate.
He loved it so much.
He's so proud of it. He put his trousers in it.
Anyway, he sponsors the Toast D Maker now, so it's got nothing to do with that. But what happens is he's just on board. So the Toast D Maker makes D-list celebrities, as you can see from previous episodes. And what it is Sean Bean on the Toast D Maker with his lovely face. And he, just so you know as well, he makes trousers as well. He paid extra to put that inside the sponsor. He's plugging that, so we're plugging him. He pays us the money. He's happy. We're happy. Toasty Maker, cheese toasty. Fuck off. Anyway, so what you're going to get is www.thetoastdmaker presented by the Sean Beanie Press, trouser press for less, mate. .com/fucking get your dong and put them in them trousers and say fucking how you been, mate, right? Get a lovely discount, extra couple of little trousers off the discount of Sean Bean's trouser press, and you can have a couple extra cheese toasties where you're trying them on, mate, and getting them all pressed nice with discount code. What the fuck was that? Anyway, there you go.
Well done, mate.
That's all right.
Yeah, I like that. I mean, I thought it was going to be like Toast D Maker was the brand.
Yeah.
And they're going out, and what was it? You said a bean press, didn't you?
The Sean Beanie Press.
Yeah.
You see, there's too many words.
You went into trousers.
I'm a simple man. Yeah.
Although it's just a thing that squishes beans.
Because you said beanie press all over Sean Bean, and I thought press, trouser press. I mean, we just say it, didn't we?
Yeah,
like, you know, we give the information. And
that's the product. We didn't just say it.
Exactly,
that's what it is.
Exactly. We get paid the money. We have the script, and we learn the script. It takes us all week, but you know, just fucking good at it.
Yeah. What have you been up to then, Sharpy? What have we been up to?
Well, we've been on some mad things, haven't we? So, was it Saturday night? We had your grand opening, didn't we?
Yeah, for the Iron and Pin studio.
Yeah.
It was mad.
It was good though.
I was relentlessly working.
Yeah, you said you made a bit, didn't you?
Oh yeah, we made a bit.
Yeah.
We made a bit. So I had 2 fag breaks all day.
Fucking hell.
That's me.
With that then, so obviously we are like prolific fucking nicotine men.
Yeah.
Did you find you was hankering for a fag, or did you find you just forgot about it?
I was just busy.
Did that mean you forget about the need for a fag?
Yeah.
That means it is.
Yeah. Of course it is.
Yeah.
Like I've said for ages, it's the habit more than anything, and then as soon as you start thinking about it, you're like,
oh, I do miss not having that fag. Yeah.
And then, so I can go for a little while, you know, with my tobacco in my pocket, but then I run out. I'm like, well, I need to get in now. Let's go buy tobacco now.
Yeah, if you don't have
otherwise I'm gonna just lose my shit. I need it now.
To be fair,
and if someone said, oh no, you gotta wait 2 hours before you can get some, I'm like, I'm not gonna make that.
I can completely empathise where you're coming from. I think I've progressed to the next stage of it, because I know what you mean. Like, you know, as long as you have it, it's all right and that. But it's the vape, man, that I don't put down. All right, I mean it.
You notoriously have a problem with that.
Yeah, that needs to fucking. I think I'd be like, you know, one of them alcohol men. Like,
alcoholic.
Yeah. One of them where they have too much and then they take it away.
Oh, mate, what do you do for a living? I'm an alcohol man.
Yeah, if they make money off it, fair play. But like these guys that take, you know, then they say, come off that, get off that, it's not good for you, and they die, don't they?
Yeah.
And I get worried about that, because that's why I got the lanyard in case I lose it and I die. I
had a client in today, and he was saying that his brother-in-law works for I'm not going to name it, but a notorious vape.
They're a vapist company.
And he went and worked with, like, in their, I guess, like, their factories or whatever. He spent 2 days there and then quit smoking and vaping. was like, I'm not having any of that.
What, because he knows what goes in it?
Yeah, he was like...
To be fair, what you were saying earlier about glycerin is a vegetable glycerin that goes in vape. It's what make vape juice.
It's not just vegetable glycerin either. It's what's that? Is it polyglycerin? So it's a plastic.
Both of those words. It's the only time I've seen the word vegetable and thought that sounds dangerous. Like vegetable glycerin, like final kill.
Well, when you consider cyanide can be made is in apples.
Apple seeds. Yeah.
Like the food ain't always safe, is it?
Yeah.
Like,
and they say, well, you've got to eat like 20 million fucking apple seeds to get cyanide poisoning. I think I'm about there with vegetable glycerin. Because of the amount I have. So it's a dodgy fucking scenario, and I do need to come off it. If anyone wants to give me any ways to come off it,
so if you're a vape company who wants to sponsor Sharpy, then he'll happily accept it.
Look, if you're going to give me money for it, then vaping's my best mate.
Well, you're one of the reasons we had to chop this episode down into being 20-minute segments, because after 20 minutes of you not having your vape, you start getting real personal.
Which is, again, why I'm different to where you said, like, if you forget about it, like, like the Hulk, what's your secret? I'm always angry or whatever. It's like, what's your secret? I always need a vape now.
I'm always vaping.
Fucking give a go on that. Yeah, but it's fucking mental. But yeah, we had a shop party, didn't we? I was at work all day selling suits and that usual fucking business, but I did get there and I enjoyed the little cakes. That was
my missus made some cupcakes. It just went really well, didn't it? You came along, Tal. You had a big nap and then turned up and went, I'm awake now.
Yeah, well, I wasn't. I got there and I was like, I'm still not awake.
Yeah.
But I'm here.
But I'm about.
Yeah, I'm about. Yeah. And I kind of just stood in the corner, like, and they were like, that's a weird bit of furniture. Yeah. And I was just like, I'm here.
Yeah. Jack and a few of our friends got some nice tattoos, didn't they?
Yes.
Yeah.
I didn't know what they were for them, weren't you?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah. So, yeah, for those at home, they got Jack got a picture. I'll see if I can get a picture and put it up. But he got a picture of a skeleton hand holding an envelope that had Polaroid pictures of Willies.
Was it Skeleton Willy? I can't remember.
No, Real Willy.
Real Willy.
I don't know if he got mad or not, but I was like, I've took some artistic liberties with this, mate. I've made the pubes bigger. And he was like, sick.
It's a vintage 70s Polaroid, though. Yeah. That's what it is. It's got you know,
you got
money
the
on
ball
that.
throw, haven't you?
You got to have, cushion for the pushing and all that.
And then Baggy, who's been on the show, he had one with boobies.
Yeah.
And then Sam from Into the Podcast, he had just a little envelope, but because it was like a joint one with Baggy and Jack, it was like, just put BJ on it, please. So the letter is addressed to BJ.
What? Boobs
like
and
blow
genius?
Job.
Oh, but yeah.
Yeah, it hasn't been called a BJ for the last 2 decades, I don't think. That's not.
And it's Baggy and Jack.
Yes.
That is fucking lovely, yeah.
What's that?
Blowjob. I'll show you later.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's what you learn in school.
Oh, a sloppy
Did
woppy.
your uncle never show you?
Yeah.
No, it's with a recorder, but you know when they unzip it and then the recorder's in his pants for some reason. No tunes come out.
3 blind eyes.
There's 2 blind eyes after he shot that shit.
To be fair, mine has got the holes in it for that.
Yeah.
As a recorder.
What, you cock?
Yeah.
The old Ocarina of Time.
That's getting into body
I
mods.
wouldn't call it an ocarina. It's not that shape.
You said it's round.
Maybe.
What the fuck is an ocarina? A bowl?
No.
A singing bowl?
Ocarina. It's like a short, fat recorder. Really, it's so it's got like 6 holes on the recorder. Put them side by side like that.
Yeah.
Make it round.
Indian pan flute.
What?
An Indian
Not
pan
a pan pipe.
Yeah. What the? No, you made that up right now.
I mean, that's a bit extra, that one. That one that you found, Tal. That's a bit much, that.
They're
usually circular. They found another one that's a bit weird.
The only ocarina I ever thought of, and I've never even seen a photo of it, I thought it was a clock because of that Ocarina of Time game in Zelda.
Yeah, that's why I said it.
So I thought it was a clock.
No, that's
that
a bird
looks like a dodgy seal.
It's called Ocarina of Time because he has an ocarina that he uses to travel in time.
If he gets it to go as fast as 80 miles an hour, he can go back in time.
No, that one you've got on the screen there, mate, that is a gay seal.
It's a gay seal.
With a bowl.
I'm a gay seal.
Living large on my ocarina.
Yeah, they all look like
That's the one from Zelda.
Yeah. That's a vape as well. Look. It's got vegetable glycerin warning on that.
If you put enough juice in it.
They're a vape.
Yeah. Speaking of having cum in your eyes, we all went and did an extra last night, which is out now. Should be out.
Are we on about the episode?
Yeah. So it was on. If you hadn't already seen it, it was on Depressed CEOs, weren't we?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
It felt so fancy.
Yeah, it was weird. It was like, imagine being on the road in a van and you've got your band equipment in the back, but you've just got Jack like next to you. And it was just like, we're going on the road, tired after work, but
we got driven there.
Yeah, it was like rockstar life.
That's the best thing. Tal's gone, he's buying
Ocarina.
I was trying to talk to him about it, and he's just like, no, I'm buying Ocarina.
Look at that Ocarina.
We actually got chauffeured there and chauffeured back. Took us to Subway.
Yes, he did, and I've never even seen a place like that.
I mean, out of the whole experience, right? So it's in Sheffield, and we went to.
This is getting worse and worse. Did you have a bag over your head when you went?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Makes sense.
We went to a BP garage, right? That's what we went to.
You've got to be honest. This was fucking on steroids. BP garage. You know, as I have your drink section. Fuck me. You had everything. You had Huel Shake. You had pre-workouts. You had a different Huel I'd never even seen.
It was a little bit extra, but it was like
it was mental.
It was like a co-op, but as if they'd fit the whole of Asda in it. And a Subway.
You could have anything you want in there. I think there was a podcast in there as well. There was fucking loads of shit going on.
Podcast.
You know, there was these fucking really niche, protein bars called Lenny and Larry's Cookies that I used to get back in the day. I used to order them. I've never fucking seen that shit anywhere. And they was on the counter, and they had all the different flavours. And I was like, I went in to go get a drink because I was thirsty, and I come out with a milkshake and a cookie. And by the time I got back, I was really thirsty.
Yeah, when we got back to my car
at
Jack's house, and you went, I need some pop. I'm so thirsty.
I know, but I just got distracted by all the things. But yeah, they had Subway in there, and they had the Mackey's fucking. You could do it on the kiosk, and I was like, where am I?
It was just in Sheffield, mate.
Yeah, that's mad.
I never thought I'd hear about anyone doing a weekly shop at a BP.
You could do.
It's crazy, isn't it?
You could have
everything, didn't it?
See the condiments aisle.
Yeah, it's fucking.
They had more than most supermarkets.
I'm not even kidding you. You could have spent days in there.
Yeah. Honestly. There's people hanging about as well.
But how many petrol pumps were there? Were there like 2?
There's only 3 or 4.
Yeah.
But this massive shop on it, but it's only we're not bothered about the petrol.
The Subway had a restaurant in it. It had tables you could sit down at and eat. I was like, why the fuck?
It had the Mackey's style order board as well, didn't it?
Yeah. It was absolutely crazy. But anyway, that's petrol
really,
garages.
That's really irrelevant.
But if you've been to Sheffield, you've probably seen them.
But you was amazed by that. And we got there. We did some questionable things on the Patreon.
Yeah.
We did a Patreon special with them. I was dressed as a Brazilian lifeguard. No idea that was happening, but it happened.
I was technically dressed as 1.5 men.
Yeah.
It was a strange costume. It was one of them inflatable ones, and the best thing about it was you could hear it all the time. It was just and just imagine that, but it just kept going. And it was like a surgeon holding half a man, the top half, which was me, and then his head was behind me, and I was 1.5.
The illusion, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The best thing was every time he sat on the sofa to talk, he sat on the pump, so it just deflated around.
Yeah. I thought I'd bust it completely. I was like, it's gone down now, which I was kind of happy about because I was just sat there like a fucking potato blob, man. I didn't have no neck. It's gone. But as soon as I stood up again, after the hour's episode, I just said, I was like, it's fucking coming back on. It makes fucking bad.
I'm filling this room up.
Yeah. But it was good, wasn't it? Then it was really strange with the setup, wasn't it, to begin with?
Yeah.
We all sort of was a bit right, how's this going to play? Because other than this show, we haven't been on the podcast before. No. So it's like, what's the crack here? And it worked out, didn't it? But to begin with, it was right.
Trying to find the rhythm was like where to jump in. There's 2 new people. We're friends with them and that, but it's we all kind of went, we're in show mode, but none of us really knew it. The whole point was it was chaos, but none of us really knew what we were doing. Yeah, so it's just so we're all here. The best thing I found was Jim tried to he wanted to do a Halloween special, so he's the day before Halloween there'll bound to be loads of discounted sort of
tap
stuff, so I could put it in the studio. But all he found was 2 Halloween sippy cup and loads of Diwali stuff. So we just had a Diwali banner instead.
I meant to ask, what is a Diwali?
A Diwali?
Yeah.
Isn't it the Festival of Light, the Diwali? It's
I think so.
Hindu,
Yeah,
I believe. The Hindu
So
festival.
happy Diwali. Is it the same time as Halloween?
I think it must be around this time, otherwise it wouldn't be there.
You never know. They probably had it in that garage.
Diwali.
Of every banner all year round.
Remember how you spell it. There we go.
With a W. D-I-W-A-L-I, is it?
Got it. There we go.
What's it say? What's it say? Give us the real facts, because otherwise we will be in
See what
trouble.
we've got.
It's just on Thursday, 31st of
Festival
October.
Lights, yeah, with variations celebrating in other Indian religions such as Jainism and Sikhism. It symbolises the spiritual victory of Dharma over Adharma.
Okay, so it's not
Light
necessarily...
over darkness.
It is a Hindu, isn't
It's
it?
so it seems like it's very similar to sort of like Day of the Dead Halloween sort of thing. And
It's
very
like Indian Halloween then.
Yeah.
But with loads of lights.
Oh, so it does actually apply, like does work.
Well,
Like,
happy Diwali.
yeah, I mean, it was maybe kind of overshadowed by the fact that Jimmy essentially ended up wearing a burqa. But
he did.
I
mean, it's just like
It was a bit of an accident.
multicultural and that Diwali's, burqas, because he had a mask of a man.
he came as No Face from Spirited Away. But then he got fed up with the mask and took the mask off, but then he was just covered in a black sheet with his eyes cut.
Which technically was more legitimately No Face. Because then he had no face.
Yeah.
He did, but it was hidden.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Yeah, it was great. I
had a great
Did you
time.
enjoy
It was
it?
good fun. There was definitely some stories that I said to you,
I think
didn't I?
you've mentioned it on this show, though.
Yeah, we probably have, but it was where it's like, right, this is going to be content, but I'm like, this is risky, but then I'm like, no, fuck it. Off we go to the moon, which come out great, and it was a good laugh and everything. But it's like, I shouldn't be saying that, but it's too late. I've said it 2 seconds ago, and it's out and about.
We spoke about the Shaggy story.
Yes, we did.
We so nonchalantly brought up that we went drinking with Shaggy, and then they went, whoa, what's that about? I was like, oh yeah, shit, that's like strange, isn't it?
And I started saying that. I was like, yeah, we went drinking with Shaggy, and then spent more time probably talking about the drink that had made it.
Yeah.
He was like, well, hang on a minute, like let's look at the Big Shags bit.
Yeah, man. But it was fun.
Yeah, it was good.
I haven't seen the full episode, but I was there and I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
How did it make you feel not being the one in control in something that's completely out of control?
It was hard to start with, and then we kind of just took over in the end. But like, it was like an audience with us by the end. It kind of became this like a bit like like Parkinson. Like Jimmy kind of just sat there and just asked us questions like about us. We was just like, let me learn you.
It's all about me.
Yeah,
it's
me. It was great.
I liked it.
I struggled to start with to get that sort of out of the pilot seat. But also, I think if you and Jack weren't there, I'd have just been like, I am guest.
Yeah.
But because I was like, but the people who I do the show with are here.
Show on the road type thing, innit? Yeah.
So I've got to keep them on the reins.
Yeah.
Like, I've got to keep these on the reins, but with the reins gone.
Yeah.
They're not my reins.
Yeah, Jimmy's just there going, go on, boys!
To begin with, obviously I was in this big fat costume thing with this like battery pack. And because obviously this sofa only has so many seats, so like Jack was sat on the other side, one he had Jimmy and you had Dave, and then you was in the middle, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And they're sort of interviewing you and stuff and whatnot, and then we're like looking when we come in and all this bits and what. I just see out the side of the camera, and like not just the moon shape half a man, like he was about. For a little while until we come on, but I was stood by the door, so I also felt like a weird surgeon, half dead doorman, like you're not getting in. But because the door was locked as well, it's obviously not let strangers in. But yeah, it was fucking fucking phenomenal.
I really enjoyed it. So yeah, should we have a little break and then?
Yeah, sounds good.
Get on with some Peps and Peeves.
Dr. Peps and
I'm
Peeves.
fucking tired, man. What's that about? Pet peeves and good vibes.
All right.
Yeah. Right, see you in a minute. Off.
Utopia Project. How are we doing, podcast family? Hope you are doing well. Thank you for watching this episode. I just want to let you guys know that we are on all of your favourite socials. So we are on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and a little bit on Twitter. So if you want to see all of our little clips and videos and things like that, go over there, like, share, do all the business. It gives us a big push and we can make more content for you. I can't remember what to say.
You were supposed to say, how do you get involved, Chunk?
How do you get involved?
So you can get involved by joining our Discord. There'll be a link, because it's a weird link. It'll be down in either the description of the video or the link in our bios on our Instagram and all that sort of stuff. But on the Discord, you can chat to us kind of directly. We have a little community on there. We just talk a bit of crap with each other, but you can get involved and send messages for the show, send in your listeners' peeves, and we share if you like behind the scenes and that. But yeah, join the community. How else can they support us, Jack?
How else can they support us, Chunk? Well, they can do, you can subscribe on YouTube, follow us on Spotify, review us on any of your podcast platforms, however you're listening to us, review us on there, because that'd be bloody sick. You should do it. Get involved. It's great. You won't bloody regret it. I'm telling you that for no. That's free. Completely
like
free.
a threat,
you can have
Jack.
that. No, it's free. Free advice.
Is it?
Just do it. At your own will.
Yeah?
Don't have to, but you should. I'm just telling you. Professional advice. Get on it.
Yeah.
Over to Chunk in the studio.
Yeah. Support us. That'd be great.
Tad, okay?
Utopia Project.
So, pet peeves, good vibes. Tal, you said in the break you've got a couple of cheeky ones. What's been pissing you off, mate?
Well, I'm going to start off with a good vibe this time, actually.
Good vibe?
Oh, get some positivity.
I've got some. Let's get some positivity on the go to start off
Woo!
with.
All right.
So my good vibe this week is the way a whiteboard marker glides across a whiteboard. Just the sensation of it.
It's great if
Yeah.
it's not a squeaky one.
Yeah, it's
No,
And
I like the squeak.
there's no way to ever tell.
Like halloumi, I like the squeak. What I don't like is when it's running out.
Yes.
All right. If it's got loads of ink and it's just like and all that, giving it the big ones.
It's like the what?
Yeah, coming out, giving it like, I can't do it. I've never been a whiteboard pen before, but like when it just goes, and it goes, and it's just like it's got an abundance of it, and it's like you have as much fucking ink on there as you need. It's great.
Are we chisel tip or are we like torpedo tip? What we
Torpedo tip, I think.
I'm a
'cause-
chisel man. I
No,
like
because
that
that's got
calligraphy.
regiment. I don't like laws, right, with it.
What do you mean?
Right, I'll tell you right now. Chisel tip, okay, so it's like square edge, isn't it?
Square. It's angled.
It's an angled edge, so it's like a train track. This is where you go. I'm going to draw you a nice line. With a torpedo tip, you fucking spin that around, mate. It's got no laws. It'll take you where you fucking want to go.
It's still same
son.
thickness though, isn't it?
It's same thickness, but I don't know. Even though you're going in a straight line, it's like, yeah, but there is no corners. I can go where I want. I will not be abiding by your chiseled robotics.
Yeah, the chisel tip feels like it's more likely to squeak as well, and it's kind of like a highlighter more than a pen.
No, man. You
I
get
like
some
this
fucking
highlighter.
swirly writing and you're like, hey, look, it's got
Calligraphy
some
and that.
thick bits and some thin bits and it looks good and satisfying.
I like
do
the
agree with
the
that.
Sharpie pens, the fine
Yeah.
tip Sharpie pens. I think they're nice, but
They're
on a
also
white-
liars because
yeah.
it's not a fine tip.
It's
is
not
it?
that fine.
Do you remember the old school like whiteboard pens where they had like obviously had the colour of the pen on the lid, but it was all like rigid around the top?
Yes.
And there was a proper OG
Like,
whiteboard
were they
pen.
Beryl, I think? Like the old
B
school.
somewhere, wasn't it? Yeah. They were fucking
And
nice.
did you ever do the thing because they all slide together, didn't they? Because
No,
when you
them
took,
ones
when you
didn't, I
took, when you
think.
took the lid off, you
Yeah.
had to flip it round to put it on the back of the pen.
The ones
What
that
you
are like
could do-
yay big and they're quite thick.
Yeah, and they got like a tapered lid outwards.
Oh no, they did, didn't they?
Yeah,
because
and what you
build
could
it.
do is you could put them all together and make a whiteboard pen lightsaber
Yeah,
and
yeah.
smash him out over the head of it.
Yeah.
And it falls to bits and you go, you've dropped all that.
Yeah.
You've dropped
I'll
all
pick
that.
it up.
You touched it last,
Yeah.
pick it up.
Did you ever like getting all the different colours and just putting them together and then moving it and you're like, I'm an artist?
Yeah.
I mean, I
Remember-
still do that now. I mean, I've got a whiteboard at work, and I got to do a big line across the day. I was like, I've got to put a new grid on this, and I was just like, that sensation of the pen just gliding across the board.
Yeah.
You're just like, yeah.
So satisfying.
You know, that's
Do you know, it's
worth
a
me coming to work.
Fresh marker as well.
Yeah.
So it flew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like air hockey's got nothing on
Lid
this.
comes off, you got that smell of marzipan for some reason, I don't know why. Yeah, you like cherry Bakewell, fucking God, mate.
We get that. So we get silicon kits in at work sometimes because they like mount on engine pieces and whatnot. And when you open them up, they smell more like marzipan than
Yes,
marzipan
yeah, innit?
does.
Oh, I love it. I
It's so
fucking-
weird.
And I don't get it. I know it's wrong, but like you're like, oh, let me have a fucking little.
Give
Just
it a go,
see
mate.
what's going on there, mate. Yeah, but it's fucking great. But yeah, marker pens, new marker pens in general, the way they fucking write everything.
Yeah.
Every pen now is a marker pen.
I
in
do like
Utopia.
that when you crack a brand new Sharpie. That is
Yeah, yeah.
the life. And I went to Litland's open evening the other week, and we got to write some notes because they did this quite cute. Like, write a little note to your kid, and you can just hide it in their textbook. So then, when they're working at some point throughout the term, they'll pull a page open, and it'll have a note from mum or dad or whatever. Yeah. And I was like, "You're a dickhead."
Yeah, sad.
But they gave us the Beryl handwriting pens, old school.
Oh, them ball pointed ones.
The proper, they're like a felt tip, but not like plastic.
But they're like fine liner, like
they're called a handwriting pen.
Right, yeah.
That's the official
term. Like the red one.
The red one
with a tiny little cap.
Yeah.
It looks like a felt tip. Yeah, like you say, yeah.
And honestly, mate, it was like I just got transported back, and I was just like, I've just come in a fucking children's fucking school. Like,
yeah, it's all right.
It was sexy.
Don't let anyone know. It's all good.
So I jizzed all over a classroom.
No, I don't blame you.
Yeah, got confused, left the jizz in the book, took that home.
Yeah. Well, it's sort of like about love, innit?
Yeah.
Like,
this is your brothers and sisters.
Yeah. You made it further. Well done. You're doing well.
You won the race.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
This is what they look like.
Yeah. So,
get him in.
Good vibe.
Yeah.
Get
in the fucking Utopia.
Yeah, boy. What's next?
I've got a pet peeve, and it's something that really fucking rustled me jimmies. All right, and I'm trying to put a title to what it was that rustled my jimmies. I think the pet peeve is people. There you go. Like, right, I'm going to elaborate a bit on this.
You're going to have to?
Yeah, I am going to have to. I'm going to.
Yeah.
Right, get ready for this. Anyway, basically what I'd seen is someone had made a musical, all right? So they've been creating art, and if you like musicals, fair enough. I didn't like the fact it was Shannon Mathews the musical.
That's a thing.
That's on IMDb. Features songs such as Shannon's Not Dead, She's Under My Bed.
I want to see that.
This is the problem, isn't it? That's the problem.
Yeah.
That's a big problem.
Yeah.
Like I get, like, it's funny and stuff. I'm like, what happened? Why? There we go. Look, Shannon Mathews, the musical.
The movie. Is it the movie or the musical?
Apparently, it's it says the musical there, and then it's the movie, which is the musical.
The movie of the musical.
The writer is a guy called Cunt.
It is as well.
And it's achieved a fairly good score, to be fair.
I bet it's great. I bet it's fucking banging.
It's not out yet, November 15th.
But I saw some score for something or other, and it was like 8 points something out of 11 or whatever. But
that is, oh my God.
I don't understand how they've got away with doing that, to be honest. We talk about some rare shit, but...
Like, I mean, to be fair, mate, I'm quite surprised that it's got to this point where that's the thing that's upset you. Like, they've done a whole thing on Jeffrey Dahmer. They've done a whole...
Yeah, but it's not a musical.
Bronson.
In that. Like, it's like...
that's the only thing. So if it's just Shannon Mathews, the docudrama...
Yeah, but it's like, I don't want to see Cancer the movie. Like, I just, you're like, there's some lines where you're like, oh, that's it, be somewhere, that has. Like, I don't know what the crack is.
But it is kind of
that.
a funny... Shannon Mathews was a funny story, though.
It was, but did she die?
No. So they made out she was missing.
They just drugged her, didn't they?
No.
Yeah, they did.
No.
It was during the whole McCann thing, and they were
trying
basically...
to cash in it.
Or under the bed. Like
she was hiding in the bed. I don't think...
No, she was on... There's a documentary. She was hid under the bed, and they drugged her up. And I'm like, don't make a music about that. There's better songs.
There's better songs?
Yeah. There's better songs, to be honest. Like Rihanna is probably probably ranked higher than Shannon Mathews the musical.
I there's no harm in that, is there?
Controversial topic rendered as a laugh out loud sing-along musical. I don't
9 out of 10.
9 out of 10. Fuck, surely the funniest film of the year. Probably something with Jack Black in, I imagine's a bit funnier. Comedic riot. Look over your shoulder.
What's your thoughts on it?
Norman?
It's a bit weird. I mean,
it's odd, isn't it?
Like, it's kind of capitalising on the controversy of something that was pretty bad.
They were set of bastards.
I don't know they drugged her, to be fair.
I didn't think they drugged her.
I thought it was just like
I thought knowledge of what
I honestly thought it was like, and I'm going to sound like a snob here, I thought it was some council house idiots that were like, let's cash in on this, hide her next door, we'll tell everyone she's missing and we're going to get loads of money.
I'll be honest, I remember, I was quite young when it all happened. I fucking remember when it come out that she'd gone missing. And when the mum was saying, yeah, we do accept donations, this, that, and the other, I was like, that's suspect, innit?
Yeah.
Like,
Well, Jack, I remember it vividly. Jack said, she's done it.
did he?
On the first ever
We
announcement.
don't need to go watch it now.
What?
didn't know what she
no,
knows.
sorry, it was
You've
spoiled
ruined it
for everyone at home. But yeah, he went, she's done it.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, yeah, you know, ever. He was like, she has. Something about her.
That scaggy bitch.
Yeah.
She was like in literally like the flat next door, wasn't she, with
Yeah.
her uncle or something?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
just thought she was hidden under the bed and the kid was kind of half, not in on it, but like,
No.
you're hiding, Shannon, all right? Like, don't worry about it.
From what I might be wrong, I might not be, but like,
Yeah.
from what I've seen and what I'm led to believe is
Because that's
she
a
was
bit darker.
She was drugged and like
Yeah.
kept so she wouldn't say anything, and hidden as in like not in a room, like
Yeah.
under the bed. You
Like
don't come out,
kept,
don't come out of there. Yeah, kidnapped.
Like,
It's
by her own
kidnapped.
family,
Yeah,
yeah.
by her own family in some weird way.
Yeah.
But and abused. And I'm like, don't fucking make a musical about that. Find other things to fucking do.
Well,
like draw a
anything
picture,
could be a
sing a
musical.
song. Like I don't know. It really fucking just wound me up a bit.
I think it's going to be a great film.
What
I know you don't like musicals, so that's
That's
rubbing
raw
you up,
one,
but
isn't it?
like,
Yeah.
don't tell.
What I think the biggest jab was for Shannon Mathews was that when they interviewed the mother, like, for about what was going on, she said that the only reason that she thinks the investigation wasn't as big and as well funded as the Madeleine McCann thing is because Shannon was not as
Not
traditionally pretty as
Not
Madeleine.
Well, I mean, there's a lot to be said about the fucking McCanns, like, because I
Some
know it's like
shady
old news,
shit,
but
innit?
if they were, I'll tell you now, if they were black or working class, they'd be in fucking prison.
Yeah.
And I stand by that. The fact that they're white and fucking wealthy, like, why have
There
they
was
made
evidence,
books
wasn't there?
out of it? You know,
Yeah,
all the
yeah.
money out of it. I know that it's like for the hunt for and all this bullshit, but like, they left their kids in a fucking apartment
Left the
room
door not unlocked.
and fucked off.
They didn't leave the door unlocked. They left it open.
Yeah, they
as well.
weren't.
There's no reason to leave it
They
open.
weren't
is
sat
there?
on the patio outside. They fucked off. They was in the hotel complex, or whatever, but they weren't within like earshot. Like, if they couldn't see someone going in their room, they're too far away.
Yeah, innit?
Do you know? Like
and the fact it's like what is it? You think it's it's holiday. You can have the extra beers. Holiday. Crime
Yeah.
doesn't happen. Kidnap doesn't happen. It's holiday, innit? That's
Yeah.
fine. But then I just think, well, the like I say, the thing that gets me is even if you was going to leave the door unlocked, which there's no reason to, because I don't care how rich you are.
Yeah.
You can fucking do that, can't
Yeah,
you?
yeah.
Like, it's fine. Like, and then you'd be surely intelligent. If you can do a fucking degree,
Yeah.
I can do a degree, but I know how to lock a fucking door.
Yeah.
You mong. But like, just even if you left it unlocked, like, you close the door.
Yeah.
Why'd you leave it open just to be like, just so we can see? What, you got fucking Superman vision? You can see from a fucking restaurant round corners and shit.
Like, I've got a pub, like, arguably kind of across the road from my house. It would not be acceptable for me to go, oh, well, the kids are asleep. I'll pop over there and have some tea.
Yeah, innit? Like,
It wouldn't, would it?
no,
And
it's not
the fact that they've got some of that is the reason that they are not in prison. Because they were, and I know it's like people are like, oh, don't play the fucking race card and class war and all this, that, and the other. But like, that is true. If they were like a working class eater, especially if they were like black, it would have been like, you piece of shit. That would have been the rhetoric.
Everything
I
is
feel like
categorised.
the split in the public domain of their opinion of them as well is what kind of shook it up a little bit, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Because they were like, what do you do with something that's such a high profile case that has such differing opinions, which at any time could cause one side or another to riot? Like,
Yeah.
what do you do? And they were kind of obviously of the thing of we'll do nothing and there's no one to blame.
Yeah.
Like, so
Oh, but I mean,
Yeah.
it depends how tinfoil out you want to go with it, innit? Like, governments and that, like, conflict between people, especially when it doesn't involve them.
Yeah.
It's like that side and this side. I mean, we're doing it now, talking about it on a podcast, advertising it, aren't we?
Yeah.
Like, how far do you want to go?
Yeah.
But, yeah, just odd one. But anyway,
Yeah.
just fucking, I don't know, like, I know you're on a bit of a different opinion, but I just don't think Shannon Mathews, the musical's appropriate, man.
Strip away the musical. Would you be okay if it was just a movie?
You know what? Probably. I know it sounds weird, but I just don't think the dancing and singing and the piss take Shannon Mathews under my bed, she ain't
What
dead,
if it was a comedy movie then, and it wasn't
not comedy.
a document? Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Not comedy, no.
But what if it was? So if it was a comedy movie, you wouldn't be okay with it then?
No.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
Just, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, because forget these are real people, man. Everything that goes on TV and everybody, even this, like it goes in front of an audience. It becomes entertainment. Yeah. And then you forget that girl. How long girl's abused, man. Yeah. Like, and I'm like, fucking. There's a lie. Yeah.
I feel like the only time that this becomes okay is if it's written by Shannon Mathews. Yeah. So I kind of get that.
If she's doing it, she's got like creative control, I guess, over her own life stories and the things that happen to her.
I think it does hinge on whether or not there was the proper abuse there. Do you know what I mean?
I mean, the manipulation.
I think that because that is, if you take that away, if she was just basically hanging out at her uncle's, right?
Check
then that is a fucking real funny story.
I get that. Do you know what I mean? That's a funny, like, you fucking absolute fucking
idiots, and like
I'm sure I read somewhere that she was drugged to keep her sedated.
That's the first I've heard of it, but I've never really looked into it. I'll be honest with you. What are you saying, Tal? Hey.
It doesn't look like she was abused, but it did say the man responsible for the kidnapping died April this year, so he's gone.
Yeah.
It looks like he was still in prison as well.
Yeah, because they all went to prison. And
there isn't any. There's different opinions actually. Some people that suspect that she was abused, and others that.
I mean, again, it's speculation. I guess
it's also the level of what you think abuse is, because if they've just been like, stay in here, hide, they might have still been all right. Do you know what I mean? But like,
I guess it's the way things are portrayed as well. I thought I could have sworn I'd seen something that is.
I agree with you. If it was like serious abuse,
I'm sure there was some untoward shit going on, but I say that, but it's only the media that I see and everything like that, which can also be fucking construed how you want.
Yeah,
but I don't know, like something about it just fucking. I was like, oh, it didn't give me the that's funny. I was like, no, what the fuck is that about?
It did for me. Like, but it is tainted if it is more about abuse.
Yeah, I mean, hello.
Hello,
there we go. I did at the same time. I get it because like. This is somebody else that's taking the piss out of someone else's situation, which was actually quite horrific.
Yeah.
Again, if she'd written it herself, it would have just been seen as like an artistic view, like trying to make light of the horrors and an artistic expression of it. Again, it's not by her.
Without us knowing what the horrors, in inverted commas, is. So she basically went for a play date at her uncle's for a few days.
Yeah. Just put it in.
Not trauma. The only trauma she's had maybe is I've come back home from my uncle's and my mum's been arrested.
Yeah. Put in Google. Just put was Shannon Mathews abused, because it might do that AI thing where it grabs.
That's exactly what I've put in.
What does it say now?
Most of them say that she wasn't. She was just. She wasn't even really kidnapped. She was just like thought she was staying there for a little bit.
I could have sworn I watched a documentary.
Would that change your mind a little bit?
That she was abused.
Would that change your mind?
Yes.
That becomes a piss-takeable thing,
yeah, because then the child hasn't been hurt, and it's obviously been just someone's trying to commit fraud, but basically.
Also, this is where I've come onto your side of it. I guess the horror is that now the name Shannon Mathews and being Shannon Mathews after that and having that created. Because look at your idiot family.
Your parents have used you as an object to try and fuck someone over, and now it's look what happened to you. When it's like, you had the shittest parents, man. Like,
I guess I'm in that gang where you kind of become desensitized to it because it's just like Shannon Mathews.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's like almost like a character at this point, because it's just same as like McCann.
Yeah.
Like Maddie McCann's, and how many people drop that joke? Do you know what I mean? That's like, and that was a person,
and that was really bad.
Yeah.
Like, whereas
probably even worse
with
than
this,
we even know.
What I've just seen is the allegations of abuse were just due to neglect, like missing healthcare appointments, not cooking dinner, and things like that.
It comes under abuse.
Yeah, neglect. I mean, if it comes under abuse, I'm not saying it's the same as drugging someone, but like missing dinner, like you say that sort of like nonchalantly, like just missing dinner, and I'm like,
I'm not saying that nonchalantly is bad. It's still
Do you know what I mean? Though? It's probably because we've said, "Oh, she hasn't been drugged. She's only missed a dinner."
What you're saying is it basically she had bad parents.
Yeah, basically.
They weren't like, "Come here, Shannon, we're going to beat you up." It weren't like abusive, if that makes sense.
You never know what's going on, do you?
Anyway, this ain't funny.
It's going on.
I will argue, get rid of it because if Shannon Mathews was in Utopia, it wouldn't really be Utopia for her anymore.
No, you don't want that shit.
So I'd say get rid of it.
I mean, I think it's a bit funny, but I'm a bit.
I can see the elements of it.
Yeah.
I just said that initial reaction I had wasn't.
It's not Matilda, is it?
It was fucking. Come on.
Yeah.
Right. Fucking. I don't know.
Yeah.
But,
cool. Right. We've got time for a quick fire. If you've got a quick fire, Tal.
I've got one that's relatively quick fire. This one's a peeve. I'll read it as I've written it. I've had 30 years to practice this, and I can't seem to eat my dinner without getting some of it down myself.
Are you one of them? That's
I'm terrible.
Yeah.
So you missed your dinner.
I miss it and then get it down myself, and then have to eat it off my t-shirt.
Yeah.
So
Tal Messi the musical.
Hey, for someone who eats as extravagantly as you do, you never spill anything.
What do you mean by this?
You're a real it's all in there, isn't it?
Yeah, but I like it. Like,
I know.
I would have a funeral for a bit. If I missed it, I was like, no, fuck, it's gone.
Yeah,
like, let's go in.
Jack had he told you off, didn't he? To stop making sounds that sound like you're having sex at everything you do. And you grunt so much.
Oh yeah, but it's velvety though. Like, it's just, like, you know. But everyone knows it. That's a good vibe, innit? Where when it's a Tourette version of like that pleasure comes out, doesn't it? Comes out like out of the cage, like go keep that tiger in, but you can't keep it in because it's just I fucking love that. When it's something like a little Jaffa cake or just anything. To be honest, like pop.
It's not just eating though. You grunt like. As standard. Like, if I was to buy you as a new car from the forecourt, it'd be like grunting it as standard.
Yeah, well, like a Mustang engine.
Yeah. But that's a sideline. But you relatively clean.
I'm a clean man. I don't like mess. I don't like mess. Every
time I look over you when you're eating, you're like a little baby bird chomping away.
I'm like the fucking thing out of Star Wars. That fucking one of them. What was it? Who's it? Han Solo.
One more time, I might get it.
Han Solo goes down, doesn't he?
The Sarlacc pit.
Sarlacc,
yeah.
Sarlacc. Sarlacc.
Yeah, Snorlax.
Snorlax. The Snorlax pit.
Snorlax arsehole.
One of them, yeah. Just get it in there. Yeah, because I don't like missing things. I don't like dropping things. I don't like mess. And I just think it's wasted.
I don't. Yeah. To the point where I get very pedantic about, all right, we're doing trigonometry here. We're getting stuff, we're balancing stuff on the fork. Yeah, that's on there. We test it. It's not moving anywhere. Okay. Like, open wide and get mouth right around it. Like, right, we're in. Bite down and nothing can escape. Literally gonna grind everything off the fork with my teeth. Literally just to make sure nothing gets out, and then I'm like, yeah, I've done it. And I look down myself and I'm like,
covered in mayo.
All of it's done. All of it's there.
It's gravy.
I don't buy downtown. We don't like teeth.
It's literally. I've tried so many different methods, practiced many different times, and I can't seem to get it right.
My mum's like that.
Yeah,
it just happens.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, for fuck's sake.
Just need a catcher to like second to go.
Get one of them baby bibs.
I've tried,
got a little bowl in it.
It goes everywhere.
Really?
I don't know how to. It's like I've got Parkinson's. It's so bad.
Maybe I've got Parkinson's.
I don't think I am. I mean, you don't see me hand shaking too much, do you? That maybe.
Yeah.
I'm kind of sat here with my trousers off again.
I can send that. Like, what would we say? Like food-proof tops.
So food-proof tops, or just being able to like the utensils. Like, I tell you what you need, one of them utensils. Where it's like a bowl
or like a safety net.
Yeah, and you can do all that with it, and it's like got weird like what do they call it? Like the NASA thing. Gyro on it. Yeah, and you can give it all this, and it's going in the hole.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm going to be honest, Sharpy. It sounds very complicated. I could be on a liquid diet through a straw and still get it down myself.
Yeah. He's the only man to spill an IV drip.
We need to get you tested.
I thought that too, but apparently I'm all right.
Yeah, he's all right.
Right, let's send that because
send it gum.
Yeah,
not in here. Not
it's not something I overly suffer with, but I don't want it.
No, I wouldn't want it.
And it's happened before for me, so
It's a daily occurrence for me. I'm sick of it.
Yeah. Shall we have a little break and then get to the
I need a vape.
the fun bits? Yeah. See you in a minute.
Utopia Project.
Now then, everybody, thanks for watching the show. If you want to support the show even further, you can do with some Utopia Project merch. You can get that over at Utopia Project Pod. We've got t-shirts, we've got hoodies, we've got some other little bits and bobs. They're all lovely, and we took a bit of time to actually design some nice stuff. We've got some catchphrase stuff, some sort of logo stuff. It's really good. So if you want to get yourself some fresh new garms, I think is that what the youth say?
It's what they can say, actually. It's GARMS with a capital G.
Sick. Yes. Yeah. Well, if you want some of them and you want to look super cool, get yourself over to our website and get yourself some now.
Add to the drip.
Utopia Project.
Right, so we're back and we're in the boardroom
We are.
because we've got a little story that we need to tell Tal
Yeah.
and a question to ask him. So we saw something. Do you want to turn that light back off? We've just turned it back on for the show and it's
Bloody broken, isn't it?
So obviously we had the shop launch, went out into town, didn't we? Afterwards. Yes. You came to Stack with us and that, didn't you?
Yeah.
And then you went home after Stack. We went into town. We went to Cubes
Ooh,
and that.
Yeah.
Obviously it was like the Halloween weekend or one of the Halloween weekends.
Right, okay.
So there's a lot of people dressed up.
There was, wasn't there?
There's
Lots
a
of
lot of people dressed
costumes, creativeness, and friends about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When people do like joint costumes and stuff like that, and you know, it's,
Yeah. So like there was a handful of Halloween people. We went to the kebab house afterwards, and so we saw the perfect Halloween duo. Right. So if say we was going out, I said right, me and you, Tal, we're going out on the town. Halloween. I want to go as joint costumes. I'm going to go as a slutty, sexy policewoman. Right? What's your response to that? What are you coming as?
You're a sexy, slutty police woman.
Like arse hanging out.
Okay.
Like police corset, police hat.
Who's
like,
the right-hand man?
who's the right-hand man to the sexy policewoman?
Edward Scissorhands.
No.
that's weird. Why is it Edward Scissorhands?
I mean that's just as weird. But so generally you would go like I'll go as another policeman
Or zombie nurse or something.
Yeah,
like,
or like-
no. Prisoner.
a prisoner maybe
Incarcerated.
Or you could go as, even a fireman would work, wouldn't it? Sexy fireman.
Authority.
You know, like
that sort
another
of thing.
emergency services. Yeah, that's the go-to. Would you at any point think I'll go as a shark?
No.
This is what we saw.
Classic duo.
Okay.
Classic crime-fighting duo of police and shark.
Not only did it have this contrast, right? Sexy policewoman was like, it was quite a good costume, wasn't it? Like
Yeah.
it was like real
It was
bright
full
and everything
and
like that.
Summers like.
Yeah. Shark onesie. Face, that was it. Out like that. Waddling about.
Honestly, it was great.
It was fantastic. Right.
It was great. So she's full to the nines, like fresh off a porn set, right? Of like, I've come to arrest you and I'm gonna fuck you. And she's gone, all right then, I'll come as the shark.
Yeah. So it was in the taxi, weren't we?
Yeah.
And we were saying, you know, classic duo, police and shark.
So this kind of snowballed a little bit. So we was,
Oh, God.
we was hypotheticalizing of an 80s TV show called Police and Shark.
Yeah.
You know, I'm police and I'm shark,
yeah.
and together we fight crime.
Do you remember earlier when you asked me if I was locked in?
Yeah.
Yeah, not anymore. No.
So we was having much drunk, giggly fun, and watching them walk about as well because they kind of left the kebab house, then came back.
Thing is, even the
like,
police
here they
were-
are
yeah.
again, protecting the streets.
Yeah.
Police and
Policewoman
shark.
was like,
Inseparable duo.
Yeah.
policewoman was like proper giving it the big uns, and shark looked like they had their legs tied together. She was like that. Like it was just a sight to behold. It was-
Sharks don't have leg Sharpy for starters.
well, he had a pair of Nikes on. It's snap movie quality.
So what I've done is I've worked my magic. Mr. Sharpy, and we're going to do a table read of the pilot episode of Police and Shark.
Let's go.
Right.
Let's do it.
So
You've given me a little image here and there, haven't you? A little
Yeah.
pepper. Well, you wrote a theme tune, haven't you?
Yeah. So, right, firstly, So there's a few different characters in the table read, right, before we kick off the episode. So I want you to be police.
Okay, I'll be police.
And I'm going to be shark. And if it's all right with you, Tal, you can be narrator and the extras. I believe they're called Salty Pete and Captain Hank.
I'm down.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So and there's a narrator, so you can do the narrator and I'll do the stage directions and I'm going to be sharp.
From what I do know as well, I find it even better knowing that the name Salty Pete was given by AI. That wasn't something we came up with. They went, right, Police and Shark, 80s sitcom, who's going to feature in that? It's got to be a man named Salty Pete.
My man's Salty Pete's and everything.
So we'll find more out about it. Well, do you feel like you're in character?
Crime is afoot.
Or do you think you could be a little bit more in character?
Oh my god. Oh my
as
fucking
police.
god.
Please look after this, because it cost
Please
me
look
far
after
more
this.
than I wanted you to pay.
Oh, this is amazing.
So my kids are going to have it.
It's not mine.
Not forever, no. I forgot the wig, to be fair.
There was a wig? It's not come with a hat?
Yeah, it's got a hat attached to it.
Why do you need a wig? Was it like hair?
Because you're a sexy lady.
Oh, sexy lady hair.
Yeah, but you can just get into character.
Oh my
I'll
God.
just get into...
I like that. I can use the hanger.
I'm shark, and you're police.
Oh, this
Alright.
is much better than I thought it was
So
going to
could
go.
you try and get the script up on the screen for us? It should be in the email.
Right, it's the hat is sewn into the
That's
jacket.
why I've brought you some scissors.
Oh God, look at you.
There you go, look. So
Oh.
have a look. I believe it's got a real life walkie-talkie and handcuffs.
A real life walkie-talkie.
I don't know. I hope so. It cost me £30.
Oh my
that
God.
costume. So
I
don't.
best feel like.
Yeah, I don't know if the
proper
hat
police.
will fit your head.
It's gonna fit my head.
This was a last minute
What have they sewn all
emergency
this
trip.
together for?
That'll
What
be
is?
all right, Tal, if you can roll or whatever, or put it in WordPad or something.
I did actually bring
Text edit, it's called on
just
Mac.
in case, because obviously I knew we was doing sort of this table read, but that's more or less as far as I know.
Yeah.
I did bring, because I was going to wear sunglasses
Right.
just to be pleased.
Like aviators.
I didn't expect this. They're not aviators, but
I don't think the jacket will fit.
it's going to fit.
Don't rip it.
I'm not here to rip it. I'm here to be in character. Is that a whistle?
Yeah. Hey, stop there!
Aquatic crime. That's how we summon Shark. Shark.
Yeah, so I'm Sharky. So I ordered, originally it was just an Amazon buy of this hat and a police hat, and it's obviously our first crime we need to look into, because this said out for delivery between 2 and 4. The other one said there's been an issue with delivery.
Oh.
And I'm like, what's that? And they're just like, if you
Right.
haven't got it by 2nd of November, then let us know.
Then crime's happening.
There you go, look, you got a police.
What's that? Police
Show
department
the camera.
violation. Was it? Hang on, I can't get it out. That's sewn in as well. Everything's sewn in.
Yeah.
Nanas are full.
Just stick it on.
Yeah, right.
Stick it on. Well, I don't know. It won't fit. It's going to have to go round as like
I'm
a
going to fit it.
straw.
I'm going to get my sunglasses out. They get in character.
I tell you what, should we take a little breather while we get everything set up?
Yeah, go on. I need to get into character properly.
Yeah, we're back in a minute with the first episode of Police and Sharp.
Utopia Project.
We're back, Sharpie. You look fit.
I'm sexy, please.
You are a sexy policeman.
I'm
Woman.
please.
Yeah.
And you're sharp.
Yeah. Are you ready, Tal? We all know our...
I'm not sure, but I'm
Yeah?
going to go ahead and edit anyway.
So, hold on, let me find the button.
I will just say,
Right.
quick, the reason I'm wearing it this way is because I realised it doesn't fit
children.
because it's for a 3-year-old.
Yeah. Right, are you ready? Right. Opening. Run the credits.
In a sea of lights and dark, Rosie walks the beat with spark. By her side with a toothy grin is her partner Sharky, ready to win. Leather boots and a badge of gold, Rosie's tales are daring and bold. Sharky swims through urban tides, together they take crime for a ride. Police and Shark, they save the day. Rosie and Sharky clear the way. From the depths to city parks, it's Police and Shark. Police police and shark.
Still go.
Yeah, police and shark. Ready?
Oh, we're in.
In a small city pier at night, dim lighting. The camera pans to a few lifeless bodies scattered on the docks. There's an ominous fog and the water laps quietly against the boats. We hear the click-clack of high heels against the wooden pier.
Welcome to a city where crimes happen at the docks and sometimes in a deep blue sea. When it comes to solving crime, you only need two things: police and shark.
The camera zooms in on Sergeant Rosie Steele, a striking policewoman in a classic, slightly risque uniform with stockings and suspenders. With her gun and badge clipped confidently to her waist, she surveys the crime scene with a smirk.
Smirk.
Tilting her hat.
Yeah, there we go. Sorry, I was sucking that off. Well, looks like another night of cold bodies on a cold dock. Pause. Just how I like it.
Suddenly, a splash from the water draws her attention. A fin cuts through the water, and a shark hops up onto the pier, wearing a trench coat and a tiny fedora on his head. This is Sharky, Rosie's crime-solving partner. Sharky is excitable and humorous, but has an eye for details. Hey, Rosie, what we got? Fishy stuff or fishy stuff?
How about both? 4 bodies all sliced up like sushi, and left here is a message. Question is, by who?
Rosie leans down close to Sharky, who snaps his teeth playfully. These cuts, they're smooth. Not from a boat propeller. Nah, this looks like something sharper. Rosie, got a feeling the Wharf Whisperer is back.
The Wharf Whisperer? Thought he was locked up.
Not when he's got friends in low, watery places. Also, look at the marks. Marks on this one's leg. See? Faded tattoo of an anchor. Bet he worked at the lobster lair.
That's our lead. You always catch the details, Sharky.
They exchange a playful smirk.
Shall we go fishing? Wink, wink.
Scene 2. Internal of the lobster lair. A seedy waterfront bar at daytime. Rosie and Sharky enter the dimly lit bar, drawing curious stares. Rosie sways confidently over to the bar, and Sharky awkwardly slides across the slippery floor. The bartender, a scruffy sailor named Salty
You
Pete.
missed my line, Sharky.
Oh, sorry, Rosie.
Let's go back there a bit, baby. We're looking for someone who might have had a little midnight snack on the wharf last night.
The bartender, a scruffy sailor named Salty Pete, glares at them.
What are you looking for, huh? Ain't got nothing here but fish sticks and gin.
Fish sticks, buddy. I'll be the judge of that. Salty Pete leans in, getting nose to nose with Sharky.
Listen, I know every two-bit sleuth and boot-wearing cop in this town, but I never seen a fish out of water. Think he can solve anything.
Rosie's eyes narrow as she leans in close. Her lips just inches from Pete's ear. That'll be sexy.
Listen, Pete. Either you cooperate, or Sharky here. He'll find out just how tasty fish sticks can get.
Hope you're crunchy, Pete.
Okay. Wharf Whisperer's cousin, Big Al, came in last night muttering something about fish food. And taking back the docks, check with him.
Rosie glances at Sharky.
Another piece of the puzzle. Let's go fish out this Big Al, shall we?
Fade to black. Scene 3. External of the old shipyard in midday. Rosie and Sharky arrive at a dilapidated shipyard. Big Al is nearby, leaning against a rusty container. Rosie and Sharky hide, observing him. Hide down, Sharpie. Hide down. We're hiding. Big Al's twitchy. Big Al's twitchy, and he's got a fish tattoo on his hand. No wonder they call him Big Fishy Al. Fitting.
I've got an idea. Follow my lead.
Rosie saunters up to Big Al, acting casually. We don't have to hide now. We can stand up. There you go. Go on, Rosie.
Hey, Big Al. I hear you know something about some bodies on the dock.
Big Al freezes.
Who, me? Never heard a thing.
You're good. You're good out.
Sharky popping up from behind Rosie, snapping his jaws playfully. Maybe we just need to jog your memory.
Fine. Oh, okay. Wolf Whisperer was planning something big. Said he was going to flood the docks with shark bait.
Rosie and Sharky exchange a look. A trap for me? but this shark doesn't take the bait. Rosie, I say we throw this fish back into the tank. Big Al tries to run, but Sharky slides around, blocking his escape. And Rosie cuffs him. Get your handcuffs out, they're stitched to you. But there.
Hang on, I need to do this in
Don't snap it.
I'm not going to snap it.
Don't snap it.
Okay, we're not going to handcuff him. I'm just going to blow this whistle at you.
Keep covering up the hole. He's fun.
Someone needs to bring handcuffs.
That's a sexy whistle you got there.
Thanks, Sharky.
Final scene, internal of a police station in the evening. Rosie and Sharky stand by the holding cells as Big Al is thrown inside, pouting. The chief, Captain Hank, walks up, eyeing the two with grudging respect.
Can't believe I'm saying this, but nice work, you two. Another case closed.
A victory for police and shark. Rosie smirks, twirling her cups. Rosie, we got to look at each other. We got to say again. We've got to say again. Apparently on the script. So I go. A victory for police and shark, and then we look at each other. Looks like another victory. We've got to say it together.
Oh, do we? Sorry. Yeah, right. Okay.
Looks like another victory for police and shark. Hold on, I've got my words, my thing. Where's my board?
Police and shark, they save the day. Rosie and shark, clear the way.
That's first episode. Police and shark. Did you enjoy it?
That's right.
Flexing his fucking.
Oh, you got an actor's voice.
Yeah.
I'm sure. To be honest, I've got a bad throat, so I'm struggling. My range is limited, but I feel like there's more in the tank.
Definitive character.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I've got
Captain
this.
Hank, and he's from Yorkshire. Bloody good job, you two.
I've just got gay Sharpie for everything.
I enjoyed that. Was that fun?
That was fucking phenomenal. That
Yeah.
was. I was saying I was impressed with your skills, Tal. You're three different characters there.
Thank you. I try.
I've got one which is gay Sharpie.
That's what you only had female characters though. That's
yeah.
tricky.
But
I've
I've
got a niche. You've been typecast.
Yeah.
I think I overcompensated with the amount of equipment that I've got.
Yeah, like your character though, wasn't it? Like, you know, you had all the bells and whistles and tits out and all that. You get by on the looks, don't you, mate?
Get by on just, sassiness and handcuffs.
Looks like another victory for
Police and shark. That's an absolute banger, that, isn't it? That's a proper Tron style.
I'm going to put it on just while we have a little chat. Say something if you want, anything you want, lads.
Yeah, I don't want to fill the dead air. No, we're just going to leave it there and watch you awkwardly push buttons for a clip.
Come on, Sharky. Crime's getting away.
Another victory. So if you're going out on Halloween next year, why not choose the iconic duo of Police and Shark?
Police and shark, save the day.
Well, Tom, eh? DJ.
I should be on the radio, shouldn't I? I'm Chris Moyles.
You do realise this is now got to be our traditional Halloween costume.
The worst thing has been the fact that I made this on like Monday and it's been stuck in my head, but I've been trying not to sing it in front of people, because especially you guys.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, it's going to give away what the theme tune is. I'm like, Police and Shark.
Yeah,
Police and shark.
I have to say, so it's stuck in my... I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight because my head's just going to be going, Police and Shark.
It is absolutely phenomenal, that tune, isn't it? Police and shark.
They save the day.
Yeah, boy.
I tell you what, this has got as much hype as the entry to Powerpuff Girls, if you remember it.
That was a banger. I don't remember it like to recite it, but yeah. That was always a banger.
When that came on, it was just like, this is hardcore. That's like our first introduction to rock.
Yeah.
It was like Powerpuff Girls, that'll do you.
Police and shark, they save the day.
I tried to make a video for it. I tried to get AI in video to make a video for it, but it was so terrible.
tried, didn't
It
we?
was just generic shots of police people and then a shark in the
Yeah, well,
sea.
it's like,
we broke
yeah.
it.
It's like crimes afoot in LA, and this is Bruce, a shark. And it just didn't quite add up, did it?
No. Right, boys.
Absolutely fantastic, bro.
Absolutely fantastic. That takes us, boys, to the end of the show. It's been fun. It's been
tell you
strange
what,
without Jack,
yeah.
I must admit. But now I know that Tal's got ridiculously
Acting
good
skills as
acting
well.
skills. We can do Bull,
Oh, mate, this
Tal,
is...
and Jack. Jack can flex. I'm the only one that I struggle with it. I can't really read very well either.
No, I struggle with it a bit.
I enjoy it, though.
But
It helps
it's gonna
when you've
kick
got
off.
like multiple personality disorder. To be honest,
Yeah,
you
that's
just
it. When you're
you just channel
schizophrenic,
someone
yeah.
else. Like,
Yeah. Every one of mine either needs to be like, basically, what's his name, who voices Batman. I can do that, or I can do, now then, Governor.
You've got,
Hello, Governor.
you got that old chimney sweet, ain't you?
Yeah, Mary Poppins. And we all have fun though, boys.
I've had real fun. I will request, can we have the end of the show to Police and Shark when we go
Yeah.
out? That would be fantastic, because that is one of my favourite
I'll see if I
tunes
can
now.
get the buttons to work, but yeah.
That'd be amazing.
Police and Shark.
But for a tired episode, we've been rocking all week, on other people's episodes and production meetings and things. I've had a fucking jolly good
Yeah,
time.
I might fuck you after this show.
Well,
You're fit.
we'll see how it goes, Shark.
I'm gonna fuck you, Rosie.
Remember, I've got my rape whistle.
Don't forget Captain Hank.
Captain Hank, come to touch you.
Crime on the inside, Captain, didn't you?
Yeah, but don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and all that jazz. Follow on the socials and all that.
Yes, and remember, we still do have a Patreon as well, and we're still doing 50 of them for £1 at the moment. And then even if you do miss that, it's only £3, £5 or 10. There's 50 odd hours of episodes on there, and it does support the show.
And hopefully a lot more content.
Yeah, and the
going.
more we get of that, the more we can produce as well. So if you like it, that support helps give you more entertainment. So,
Join the Discord, follow us on the socials, and reviews as well. Reviews on Spotify, that's always handy. We'll be back next week with more Jack, won't we? You're beautiful.
we certainly will.
More Jack and more fucking around. If you haven't already, go and check our episode on the Depressed CEOs.
Yeah,
Go
have
check
a
them
watch
out.
of it. They're good guys, great show.
Nothing to say. All good.
No, I had a great fucking time, that's it, innit?
You look a bit more like a sailor now, but
Well,
Wait, police and shark.
Police and shark,
You never
innit?
know. Got to be police sailor.
She's undercover.
Yeah. Oh, you fooled me.
It's actually police and shark. No, I can't do it, but I love it.
So, working behind the scenes has been Producer Tal. Say goodbye.
Goodbye.
I've been Chunk Sharpy. Thank you very much for coming along.
I've been the Permanent Police. Thank you all for coming, and we shall see you in another episode. Now hit it, sailor.
Police and shark, they save the day. Rosie and Sharky clear the way.